Well, hello gamers, Mezzo here. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Barotrauma solo campaign for the latest update, or latest update at time of recording, Among the Ancients. Massive episode last time, for those of you that caught it. Cashed in a couple of missions and managed to upgrade to the Cutlass, which I'm very excited about, showing you on screen now. So, one of you guys recommended this. I'm really sorry I can't remember who. Look at this. This is new. Brilliant. The Cutlass, for those of you playing along at home, is not available on the vanilla version of the game. But yeah, one of you guys recommended it as a really solid all-round ship and something I should give a go. So I think possibly for about 3 series, bearing in mind I'd never get very far with these, but I'm very keen to push on with this one. Really loving the game and all the updates. I think it's in a great state. So we're going to push forwards with this. You have my word. So yeah, the Cutlass is something you recommended I try. Now, the only thing about the Cutlass is that it is quite a big sub, and I think I don't know where I said the details, but I think it needs some like 10 to 16 crew, which is a bit of an issue, but never mind. So yeah, for those of you playing along at home, as I was saying, and constant, you know me by now, I keep interrupting myself, which is a very bad habit. But it's not a vanilla submarine, so it doesn't come with the standard game. You have to download it from the workshop, which is super straightforward. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. So I've grabbed it. Now, looking at this design here, I think what we'll do is we'll go through this and then have a quick walk around the sub. So this episode will be a little bit of a guided tour of the Cutlass, which I'm excited to look at because I know nothing about it. Don't like to do a lot of research before recording. I think it's more fun to explore together. And yeah, so we'll look at that, but I have grabbed some missions. I didn't bore you guys with that, but I've grabbed some missions from the commander here at Velimo's crevasse, which I horribly mispronounced in the last episode. I've got dyslexia, so forgive me for that. And I'm also a lazy reader. So anyway, what have we got here? So, Cutlass, it's a pretty, actually, let's just quickly go and see if there is a description here, because I think you can go to these terminals. Can you go to these terminals? Oh no, whatever. I think it's we don't need a description. It's a sub and it's got guns on it. So let's have a look at it in a bit more detail. So it's a lot bigger than the Dugong. You've got an engine room back here. That engine looks absolutely massive, so I'm hoping it moves pretty well. That's where the engineer's going to be. You got electrical down here, the reactor room there, so that's nice. They're close together, joined by a ladder. You've got an airlock here, so it looks like we get out the bottom. Oh, look, it highlights where the airlocks are. Brilliant. So you've got an airlock at the top of the ship, boat, I should say. Sorry, ships being things that float on water. Boats, actually referred to as boats. For those of you who didn't know, you've got airlock access. 2 of those, brilliant. So we can get out the aft of the ship. Top and bottom. We've got engineering down here, so this is cool. So looks like we've got the oxygen generator there. We've got some, what that is, tanks. Looks like we've got some fabricators, which is interesting because I did unlock some skills, crew skills in the last one, which I think one of them was making better ammo, which is cool. Ballast tanks in the middle of the boat, interesting. That's kind of off. There's a vanilla sub that works like this. I can't remember what it's called. Got this upper mid, whatever nonsense there. We've got the airlock access, which is where we're going to be coming in. Stowage compartment, that's handy. So we can just drop stuff off there when we come out from our adventures. But for selling nowadays is not an issue because you can just do it straight from the sub, which I love. Drone control, it's got a drone. Bloody fantastic. No idea how to use those. Command room, this is where we'll be spending a lot of our time. Central access passage, which goes down to the med base. The doc will be there. Actually, he won't. He'll be on the guns. We've got the whatever that is. We've got the upper foreside, mid foreside, and the armory down here. I'm not seeing where the guns are. Lower foreside and lower mid. Looks to me like the guns might be manned down here. Now, and while talking about the guns, we have, of course, got 1, 2, 3, 4 little rail guns, really well positioned. Not a lot of blind spots on this boat. I'll probably man those most of the time, and then when we come up against something bigger, we can stick someone on this thing, which looks like an absolute beast. I've got no idea what that is, but we can look at that in more detail later. Alright, so that's the overview. Let's go into the sub before we start a mission and have a quick look around. Okay, so here we've got the diving suit locker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suits. That, as we know, is the airlock out that way. We've got some storage here. So which one's this? Periscope here. We need to see that. Thank you. Okay, so that's the upper 4 gun, I'd say. Interesting. So I could probably man that one. Look at this. The skipper's got his own diving suit. I love it. And then we've got these really just storage areas, aren't they? That's cool. Here's the armory. Authorized access. I'm the captain. Oh, well. Not quite sure what that... Oh, stocked up. One thing I... toy hammer. Oh, no. Got some clown gear in here. One thing I didn't do in the last one was flog all my gear, which was probably a mistake. I think we've lost that forever, but I'll check that out. We might still have the 2 gone. Depth charges. Interesting. So this has got depth charge as well. I think we fire those from the con. All the ammo. Alright, so what do we got here? So we got... who knows where that one is, which one that is. But the bots will know. That's the wonderful thing. This one... the aft? Yeah, okay. Bottom aft. So that must be 4. And then this one is the top aft. Very good. Still not seeing where the Mega Duber is, but we'll look at that in a sec. Here's the medical bay, and we're in the midships here. Loads of suits everywhere. Some signs as well, which helps. Medical bay. I don't know what that is. What that sign is. I think. Okay, so these are the ballast tanks. Totally. What? The... Oh, sorry. Clearly switched dudes. Okay, so even the engineer's got some. This massive engine here. Oh man, we're going to need some crew, guys. We are going to need some crew. We got the reactor there. Fine. I can't remember what's through here. This has got decent armor on it. More electronics there. Every time I play this game, I feel, even though I've played quite a lot, such a noob. I know so little about it. So more suits and all the diving gear you can need. What a nice little sub. So sorry I can't remember the person's name that recommended this. But it's great. Alright, so let's just dump that, yeah? Suitcases full of gear. Which no doubt... Oh, it's just loaded with gear. So we can make a load of stuff. Have a sip of my coffee. Lovely morning coffee. Watering can. Never handy. Railgun shells. That must be a railgun. On the front, which I think does mega damage. What's the railgun shells do? Don't know. Let's not get carried away. Now this must be the railgun. Oh, look at that beast. Oh boy. I want to shoot something with that. And this is the ammo. Holy moly. Not quite sure how you load that, but the good news is our guys will. So, essentially the guns are all down the front, except for the, down the bottom, sorry, except for the captain's on top. So that's good, because what that means is we can, potentially I could get a bit involved in the fight, which should be fun. Now, as I said, the only problem is I've got 5 crew. So, we're definitely going to need to let's get the crew going now, actually, because once we get the mission going, we're off. We're definitely going to need to get the crew moving around. The good thing is the guns are all together, so that shouldn't be an issue. So let's get him on, let's just get him purely on the engine. I just think that's what we've got to do with the engineer. Maybe get some electrics going as well. Shame though, because he's actually... Oh, let's get the gun in there. Because he's a good gunner. Put him on the top gun. Okay. Right, Tate Williams, you are definitely going around fixing gear. Herman is the German. Or were you the good gunner? You were the good gunner, weren't you? Can't remember. How do I check? Yeah, no, it was the engineer. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, Doc, we're going to go guns for you as well. Right. Which gun were you on? I don't even remember. Okay. We can check that out later. So, Doc, let's give you... So, Tate, no, we don't want you on a gun. Do we want you on a gun? I don't think we do. We need you to be fixing stuff. Let's get Tate on. If we put you up there. Oh, no, you see, I did mess that up. What does that mean? Okay, right, so I'll put you at the top. Don, I'll put you down bottom aft. Yeah. And screw it, Artie, you can get on a bloody gun as well. Why not? You can go this one, and then I can simply go jump onto here, right? So if we know they're coming at the top, I switch it into autopilot, and we're good to go. Yeah, all right. Let's see if this works. Okay. So I'm conscious about episode length now that we've had a look at the Cutlass. So let's see if we can do a simple mission and get a couple of now. No radiation, so I could go backwards. Terminate a swarm. Well, I mean, it'd be lovely to test out this vessel in an angry environment. I'm not doing a wreck salvage, no chance. I'm not doing a crawler nest. Personnel transport, 6,000 marks. The number of commoners must be commoners. Elitism in space must be transported to the city of Thor, as in something melting, not the great Norse god himself. Take care not to endanger lives, as you will only be paid your reward of 6,600 marks if none of them die. I seriously cannot go past that. That is good cash, and with that cash we can get more people, which is what we need. Let's do that. We're not going to do the crawler nest. I'm not mental, and the price anyway, forget about it. Let's get into it, guys. Okie dokie. We're going to poke you. So, yeah, we're transporting dudes. You've got to imagine they'd be safe on this boat. Those guys are on the guns, which is great. I can always switch that around. That there. He still gets on the gun. Priorities have changed. Oh, this game is so good. Right. Let's get going. Let's go to the city of Thor. I think we're okay. Oh, the sub shape's changed a little bit as well. I think we're okay going autopilot. So, what's this guy doing here? +1. Backup power array, reactor shutdown, launch decoy. Ooh. Look at the ballast in the middle. Oh, I love this sub already. And that's where we search for stuff. Super cool. I'm here. Why is he... Oh, he's going around fixing stuff. That's cool. Maybe that's because there's 2 in there. Maybe that's +1. Okay, so that's probably the dock. Well, let's have a look. Quickly have a look. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, that's great. Check one thing. Yeah, so maybe get another level at the end of this as well. That'd be beautiful. Oh, it just feels like there's so much more stuff to do, and all the busy work and the, you know, the tidying up of stuff and all that sort of nonsense has gone, which is just fantastic. becoming much more of a, I don't want to say the word game, but you know what I mean? Still a simulator. But, just focus on fun. And particularly in the solo player, it's just fantastic. Now, why are you staring at me, Tate? What's the go here? Are you waiting for something to fix, are you, pal? That's fine. That's fine. We can hang out. Yep, off you go. Good lad. The other good thing about this is, well, I suppose in the old days you just would have wandered around as the mechanic thinking, what can I fix? But now the skipper can actually look at it and RT asking what happens if you're exposed to the outside. Well, we can give you a real example if you want. Yes, the skipper can look at what's sort of... I'd love to see if I can spot something that needs fixing and see if he goes to do it. Because this is an electrical view. So I don't know if it's mechanical as well. Maybe it'd be awesome if they had mechanical and electrical here. Or is this what this is? I don't know. That'd be good, devs. I'd love to know. I mean, if there was a mechanical and electrical view, then the skipper can direct the traffic, and it's brilliant. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so City of Thor. Should we go manual? Let's just bloody go manual. Oh. Oh. Get on that power. So it's not, it's backup power away, that's interesting. Rather than like a battery or something. Anyway, whatever, let's turn it off now because I'm sure Matey's got that on again. Yeah, that's good that, isn't it? So I can keep him on the gun. And there we go. There we go, yep, he's back to the gun. Now, what's our speed? It's not slow. Very hard to tell the speed in this game. And obviously, it's telling us our descent velocity and our velocity, but you know, you're sort of never. Oh, let's get away from that spike. This is where having a good helm could be very useful. Ooh, he's firing at something. He's firing at the spike. He's firing at the spike. Look at that, that's awesome. Jeez, I'll tell you what. So let's have a test here. Autopilot, maintain position, right click, over to here, onto there. There we go, that's what I can do. Okay, back to manual. So if they come in the top, you can hold the sub steady, knowing that these guys have got it all under control. Oh, I think this is going to be great fun. So if I could just get some dedicated gunners, then those guys can stay doing what they do. And I'm probably going to regret giving Don that weapons upgrade, but whatever. I think there are other things in that skill tree. Oh, see, look. Let's try and get above these guys so we can rinse them with the two guns underneath. Awesome. Firing. Crawler. Enemy down and it's dead. Oh, beautiful, boys. I don't know if they get XP for that, but Artie might get the gun skill, which is cool. Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And if we do come across anything massive, we can maneuver the sub so that we can get someone on the railgun there. And again, having a dedicated guy just on the railgun, well, is that dangerous though? Maybe that's what we get Don to do because of his weapon expertise. And he quickly runs over from the engineering bay when we know we need to take out something massive. So that's the go. So I need to keep an eye on fuel rods, need to keep an eye on ammo, and need to get some more sailors. All of which, by the way, is going to be no dramas. Is it me or is this sub absolutely flying along? Someone's got a little bit of issues, but he's treated them and he's hopped back on the gun. He's been resurrected. Resuscitated, I'm sorry. again with the reading. Oh my goodness. This sub absolutely... Look at it. It flies along. Oh, yes. Thank you. I must look up the name of the person that recommended this, but this is... Is it cheating me using a workshop sub? I don't know. If you think it's a bit cheap, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do a playthrough just using the dugong and leveling it up. Maybe that's a bit more fun to watch. I don't know. But I hope you agree. This is the go. it's so fun. Right, let's just dock you in here. And as always, my pilot skills leave a lot to be desired. Let's go and see if we can pick up some crew. Let's see if we've got any skills to unlock. Alright, let's turn that off now. Okay without that, thank you. I'm assuming our visitors are happy. Dock. Yeah, baby! Two yellow skulls. I'm just not seeing why that's so difficult. Maybe the crew can be a bit erratic at times, but they seem to behave themselves there. We had Matey ready to handle any problems on board anyway, so all good. Alright, so City of Thor. Let's go and have a look at crew, which is over here, and also let's see if we can upgrade our sub, because what I want to do is not upgrade it necessarily, but look at what gun options are as well, and see if it is possible to upgrade work subs. So here it is. Maintenance, but there's no damage at all. It's just, that was, to be honest, absolutely flawless. That is, what is that? Slot 2, it's a railgun. Heavy turret that uses electromagnetic forces to launch shells at high velocities. Requires very large surges of power, usually supplied by super capacitor, and has low rate of fire, as such is most often used against large and heavily armored targets. Perfect. Chain gun. So what have we got? What have we got here? Coil gun. Rapid firing. Okay, so that's cool. I need to do an episode on weapons. I've been saying this for donkey's years, but I do need to do that. So, quicker guns. Increase the rotation rate of guns when operated by insufficiently skilled crews. Enhance periscopes. Increase the view range of all weapons. Ooh. All very good. All very good. So, the answer is yes. Maximum speed. Oh, this is fantastic. Well, we'll just hold durability, make the walls less vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah. So, priority. Oh, sorry. Let's get crew, because we've got less than just no issues at all. Although it's going to be stressful trying to manage them. Actually, it won't, because the system's great. The system works. Let's get crew. Let's just quickly talk to this guy, because he can tell us about our sub. Because I didn't really read that last time. Not there. It's not there because I've purchased it, which is fine. Stop pushing that button. Right, let's go and get some. Let's go and get some crew. I won't get missions because I think this episode will be too long. But let's bring some more folk on board. All right, so we've got 7,600 to play with. Oh, look, his weapons has gone up too, and his helm has gone up. Well, that's a bit weird. I'm not letting him anywhere near the con. So I wonder if we can get, probably can't get 3, but we might be able to get 2. And I'm happy just to get assistance because we've got a damn good doc. Looks like his brother. The mechanic's doing a brilliant job, and we've got a good engineer. And we certainly don't need another captain. So let's get guys that are good at, and girls of course, that are good at shooting. Reggie Swanger. I just want to hire him for the name, and he's crazy. We'll Weapons 25, weapons 24, 20, 20. Reggie, mate, you're in the crew. 24, 20, 24. Iris, you're in the crew. Now that's that will leave us with 3 grand. So we could, my maths is bad, we could get another one. And then have enough left over for fuel rods and stuff? Sure. Will we? Yeah, we will. At least a couple. Ammo's not an issue. This sub is stocked. I imagine the fuels rods are fine as well. So, yeah, so they kind of give him what their main skill is. His main skill is more electrical. Her main skill is weapons. So his main skill, sorry, Eliza, her main skill is medical. Well, I mean, a second doc wouldn't be a bad thing in case the doc gets injured. Eliza, you're on the team. Validate hires. Oh, that's so exciting. And our little humble crew suddenly, well, it doesn't double in size, but gets a lot bigger. Now let's go over to the shop and just check out what our situation is regarding fuel rods. No, it's not that way. Sub. And medical stuff. This is where I've got to... Ooh. Someone has set up a shop in the dorm. Signs on the door saying Mike the Squire. He'll divine all your answers to all your questions. Step inside. I'm very curious. You peek inside. Heavy curtains line the walls that are otherwise full of crudely drawn pictures of monsters, expensive submarines, and well-endowed women. There you go. Sounds like a prison. In the middle of the room is a round table with a couple of empty bottles of European moonshine and a crystal ball. A man wearing thick glasses and a sloppily tied turban is sitting behind a table. He squints and motions for you to take a seat. I'm Mike, he croaks. 5 marks to ask me anything. 5 marks? Whatever. You can have 5 marks. You sit down at the table opposite Mike. A pungent smell of alcohol wafts from him. Come on then, what do you want to know about? What's the meaning of life? What do you reckon is in the centre of Europa? What's up with the clowns? I'd like to know what's in the centre of Europa. Mike blinks. What? I don't know. Lava? Or is it magma in that case? He turns towards a bunk. Hey Jimmy, is it lava or is it an underground... Sorry, if it's underground or magma. A bundle of sheets stir a bit. What is... Fuck off, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have read that. Swearing out. I'm sleeping. It mumbles. Mike scratches the back of his head. It's got to be one or the other. What else could it be? He chuckles, flashes his rotting teeth. Gateway to Earth ridiculous. So I guess it is. Gateway to Earth. Look, that was pretty pointless. I'm sorry if that was quite boring. But I just got to check these things out. I mean, last time we got RT Doolittle. I mean, you just never know. You never know. And think back to... Oh, I'm just going to sit here while I talk to you. So, what I want to do is look at our fuel rod situation. Because if we run out of that, we're basically... screwed. We've got 13. So I don't think that's an issue at all. And I'm not going to sell anything because we're going to be fine. So, there it is. Alright. Probably a little bit of a short episode, but I think we don't have time for another mission. What I will do, though, is crack on and get another one out. I want to start doing these more than once a week. I think that's got to be the way to go, and it's only fair. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you appreciated it. I know I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I think this Cutlass is going to be a rip-roarer, and we'll probably look to get into a bit of action next time as well to put that crew to good use. And the other thing we'll do at the beginning of the next episode is have a look at our skill crews. Our crew skills, I'm sorry. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Mezzo out.